the suspects who may be known in this matter to be arrested so that they can have the confidence of knowing that Jeff will get justice.
We are feeling the pace is very slow. The family is feeling the same. So my request is, if they would hasten this process, at least let them quicken the whole process for the family to see that something is being done, and for us also to see that something is being
My name is Kimani Wakima, one of the legal team leading the legal team behind me that is overseeing the process of Jeff's case here. Today is the second day that we came to oversee the recording of statements from witnesses. And I believe that now the DCI has key information that would lead us to the arrest of the suspects that who have been involved in the murder of Jeff Mwathi. We might be okay with the process as it is, but we have a challenge with the pace that it is taking. So we are asking for the speedy investigations, for the DCI to act, and as you have heard the family members say that they are worried. How comes that the people who are with Jeff are known, and yet there are no arrests that have been made? So as the family members have demanded or are requesting, is that the suspects who may be known in this matter to be arrested, so that they can have the confidence of knowing that Jeff will get justice. Therefore, we are asking the DCI to act authoritatively and make arrests, and as well speed the investigations so that Jeff can get his justice. That is all. So as I have said, is that more witnesses have done their statements, and we are expecting them to record more, and therefore in the coming days we are expecting the DCI to act accordingly. That will be all.
Perhaps you could tell us what have the DCI said on the way forward from now? Now that they've gotten all the witness statements and you've come in to visit for the second day, what have they told you as you've left the...
The only thing that is coming out clearly is that this matter was initially being handled by the DCI officers based in Kasarani division, but now the file has been moved or transferred to the headquarters here, and initially it had been indicated as if, or maybe the information out there looked like Jeff had committed suicide, but the theory is changing. I don't want to do the work that the DCI should do, but there is a different theory that has emerged, that Jeff could have been killed, and I think that is what they are pursuing. Maybe that's the information that is coming out from the statement that have been recorded from family members. We were expecting more, and it's their job. I don't want to jeopardize the process, but the theory is no longer about suicide, but it is inviting issues relating to murder.
My last question, Richard,
yes.
managed to ask the family.
Yes.
What are the post-mortem results that you are done on this?
Okay, that's a bit technical question, but the only issue I would say is that the post-mortem report that I have seen personally had directed on, or had guided the pathologist to deal with the issue of suicide, and now you can see that the ground is changing, so it's change of facts. So maybe it is the DCI to guide us on the next process that we might do. But as it stands, initially it had indicated that Jeff had committed suicide. But as I have said earlier, is that the statements are revealing a totally different scenario. So we leave them to do their work. But as you have asked, the initial post-mortem indicated issues relating to suicide. Maybe then the DCI has the knowledge to do the other things that they are required to do.
Okay, I'm Wakahu Mbogwa. As my colleague has said, yesterday we were handled very well, and the team that's here as DCI, one thing we have to admit that they are doing their work professionally, very professionally, compared to what was done at Kasarani. So we have to admit that things are being done well here, but the problem is the pace. The pace is very slow. We are feeling the pace is very slow. The family is feeling the same. So my request is, if they would hasten this process, at least let them quicken the whole process for the family to see that something is being done, and for us also to see that something is being done, and also the general public to get satisfied that something is being done. So to that end, I would request them to hasten the process, and if they may, it will be also in the interest of the public for them to brief, to give a brief and say how far they've gone, and to give the expectation on when the investigation will be complete, because tension is building up. Actually, today we had to stop some groups from coming here, and that will be for a very short time. So if the more it stays, the more it builds, then finally the more it will spill over. So time is of essence in this investigation. So my request is they hasten the process so that justice for Jeff will be found very here for Jeff's justice. Come and tell us what you know, what may have transpired that night of 21st, 22nd of February, or maybe what you would have known, you've known about Jeff and the suspects there before. So for us to get justice for Jeff is our collective responsibility, all of us as a member of the public, so that in the future such an incident doesn't happen. Kindly. Thank you.
Why do you say that things were not professionally handled at Kasarani?
As my colleague had said, they zeroed down on suicide. They were not open-ended to investigate on the death, not suicide, to investigate on death, the cause of the death and how it happened. So they zeroed down on suicide. So pathologists' hands and minds were tied to that theory. Yes. Thank you. Okay.